Hi everybody, welcome back. MagiVale with me, Sid. I'm all alone on the server at the moment. It's New Year's Eve when I'm recording this, and I've been a little bit busy around the place. Let me show you. So we've now got most of the rooftop gardens done. This is still all a mess. So there's lots of drapey leaves coming over the edge, and coat rack. You can come out onto this one, for example. We've got a Thaumcraft bench out here. It's all lit. There's discrete lighting. There's glowstone under the things, which is chisel glowstone to green, and there's also glimmering flowers lighting all of these. And if we head up, I don't think that's anything new there. I put a grey frequency glowstone in there because of that bit. That one didn't want to light. I've put these lights in and these blinds in everywhere now. This is the same. That's none of these gardens are for getting on top of. And again, these are fully lit, and you've got a bit of this going on the roof there as well. What else have I been doing? I've got my barbecue area. So not very discreet those, but they'll do. So again, more things, less greenery on here. I've kind of done this for a formal garden, a bit of Thaumcraft stuff around here. This is my barbecue. It's just carpenter's steps with armour blocks of two types. That's a Thaumcraft stove because it's a gas barbecue, you know. And then obviously my barbecue instruments. What else? Down we go, and I haven't done that one yet. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do there. Down here I've got again, I put brown coloured glowstone in the corners, and I've just got myself some chairs to sit out and enjoy the day on the deck. I'm not sure if anything else is going to go there. That really hasn't changed much, but what we have got now is a full kitchen. This is all Thaumcraft again. So you know, cooker stove. I mean, most of this does nothing. That is storage though. That one is storage. That one is storage. That one is storage. Those are just my plate racks, and I've currently got all my food stashed in the fridge. Where else would you put food? However, I have got a problem. Now, last episode, if you recall, I mentioned that I wasn't sure if the... oh, I've done this as well, and I've got a ladder down. I wasn't sure if the Slipstream generators would stay bound. And now I could demonstrate this by jumping off and going crunch, but let us go down instead. They're not bound. I came in, jumped down the hole, went crunch, and it was like, oh crap. So, I know Big has suggested chunk loading the area. I'm not entirely 100% confident with that. They're also a little bit, it has to be said, they're a little bit dicky. Sometimes they won't quite get you all the way up. Now, there is an option. I have got some solutions. And I thought that was wrong then. The simplest one is going to be to push into Thaumcraft. Which we're fortunate in that we don't have a huge Thaumcraft implementation here. If you look at the Thaumonomicon, we've got Thaumic Upholstery and Apocrypha, and that's the only add-ons that we've got kicking around. It's a very basic Thaumcraft implementation, so we are going to need, first things first, a couple of iron, which we will turn into nuggets, and we're going to need to make our baby's first wand. A couple of those, that, and a stick gives us a nice primitive wand. We are going to need a Thaumonomicon, which no, we're jumping ahead of ourselves. We need somewhere to do this as well. That will do for now. Back that down, and we shall bap it with the wand, and then we should be able to do That is right, isn't it? I thought I could have sworn that was right. Gold, glass, and does that have a... And it should work in a standard thing. So what's going on? Oh, it's glass, not glass sheets. Let me just dump that out of the way, grab a glass, and we're good. Alright. And again, this area will get its own setup eventually. We're going to need a research table. I'm running out of places to put things here, it has to be said. That will do. So we're going to have 2 of those down. Those are fairly straightforward, they're just logs. We need, trying to think, a feather, a ink sac, or black dye. And yes, I am going to sort one of my next primary missions is going to be to get myself some inventory sorted out, because this is getting silly. I need some black dye. Let's go see if there's any friendly squids hanging around in the river. There never is when you want one, you know. Oh, there we are. Loads of friendly squids. So yeah, I'm liking that. I think that's structurally, apart from that rooftop garden, we are pretty much there. Oh, come on, get them, come on. Oh, let me go get those squids. Die, squid. Did I miss? Pathetic. That's all we need. We'll get this one while we're here. Come on. Come on, give me all your lovely, lovely stuffs. Right, there we go. So, we're into the Thaumcraft, early Thaumcraft grind, otherwise known as scan all the things. I am not going to go through my usual scan routine because I've done it multiple times in multiple series now. So I need a glass bottle as well. 1, 2, 3. 3. Yeah, you'll do. 1, 2, 3. And that should go together with that to make us some scribing tools, and scribing tools will make us a research bench. And I'm praying to God that we've got this on easy mode research, because otherwise, pain in the bum. So yeah, there are a number of things we can scan, and I normally start off with these things, torches, to learn the looks, and then I would normally go on either stone or cobblestone for terra. We want some cobblestone for Saxum. No? Pedito and terra. Oh, alright. Thought that was... yeah, fair enough. Not a problem. I want some coal. So, I have a routine, as I say. I've done it. I've done this many times on camera before, so I don't really want to do it again, but if you catch most of my other Magic series, any of the Mage episodes, you will find that list, and it's not perfect by a long shot, but it for the most part works pretty well. Get some vacuous from the bowls there. After you've done that, we're into researching. Wrong thing. Yeah, the next stage I normally can't get SOE is Aqua and Terra to make Victus. And once you've got that one, then you're onto some seeds for Grenum and all sorts of fun stuff. That's Grenum? Herba? Okay. As I say, my list may not be 100% perfect. You can't learn out from that. But you can come out and you can scan all, basically scan all the things. But you need to unlock researchers first. So I'm going to continue on through my list, and as soon as I've done that, I will be right. Okay. I pretty much scanned everything that I own. Pretty much. And as always, I find the best thing to do, just go through, once you do this, go through your chests, scan absolutely everything. And I think the wires were over here, weren't they, somewhere? Oh, not there. There, perhaps. And then you pick up all the little bits and pieces. So that has stuff. This engineering station, oh well, I'm surprised it did have anything, actually. Normally, Ancient Warfare stuff doesn't. So, let's have a look. Research. Now, there's a couple of ones I definitely want. I want Goggles of Revealing, because they are just way better than doing things the hard way. But the item I really want, if I can find it, I don't think it's in there. Where are you? I thought you were around in here somewhere. Missing required research. The item I want is the Arcane Levitator. Which I could have sworn was in here. Up here somewhere. Well, I'll get those anyway because they're useful. Where, if I were an Arcane Levitator, maybe I need, oh, actually I think you do need Nitro for it, don't you? Yes, there we go. I need 3 motors to get the Arcane Levitator. Now, at the moment, I'm going to have to do this by hand, so let us go for Research Expertise. Blah, blah, blah. So that gives us that one. So if I want Motus, Motus is an Auto. Can't remember how much I needed now. Let's have a look. So we're going to need to do Nitor. To do Nitor, we're going to need an Earth and Air Shard. We're going to need some of this. We're going to need some power in our Arcane Workbench, and I'm going to need 4 of these, I think. So that's the one thing. Now the other thing we are also going to want to get early doors is a Great Wood 1 core and gold caps, because the problem with the 1 core we've got here is there's a very, very strong possibility that you're going to kill Auronode, and we also need to sleep. So I need to go around and get, I'm trying to think, if I want to upgrade, go straight to a Great Wood 1 core, we're going to need 3 Pedito, Auto 3, 6, and 6 of each of those to get those. As long as we've got that, oh, and that's going to be, of course, it's going to be pretty crap as well in terms of its mana cost, isn't it? I think it does. Thought it told you on there somewhere. Probably get a little bit more. So what I need to do now is go and find some Auronode. Now I found a few over at the desert. I always find deserts my preferred place to go hunting for Auronodes, just because they're a lot easier to spot. Where were you? There. So there's one there, for example. And the problem here is, this is, actually I don't think it's a problem. You can only do 25 of each. I can't drain that node, so that's fine. If it's less than 25, there's a chance you can permanently drain it and damage the node using the beginning wand, the iron capped wand. So we should find now we have got, and it's 110. Yeah, there you go. It tells you what our average cost is now. Now there was another one over here somewhere. Oh, it was over near that. I don't know whether you can see on the map. There's a tower, because they were getting very interested in me while I was doing that. And then I need to hunt around and try and find a few more. The sooner I can get the goggles of revealing and combine them with my helmet, the better. Because then I don't have to do this to spot the aura node. Where are you? There was definitely an aura node around here. Ooh, Ethereum. Scan it. Scan all the things. I could have sworn there was one over here. It wasn't a fading one, I don't think. Came up here. Weird. We haven't got the aura node tracker, so that's not going to help us. What was I scan up here then? Oh, I don't know. Losing my mind, I think, is the phrase that probably springs to mind here. Or the loss of mind. Anyway, yeah, so I need to charge this wand up enough to be able to make a better wand. So we don't run the risk of buggering up our aura. You stay away from me, dry. They're vicious and dryads if you don't watch them. This one was Aqua and Pedito, I think. There we go, this is the one, and it's 33 again, so we can fill my wand safely from that. Will not damage it. Okay. So still need Auto, Air and Ignis. Which is odd actually, because Ignis is normally the one that you find very easily in the desert. Not Aqua. That's normally not the one you're after, or you're going to find. So yeah, I am going to wander around. I'm going to have a look for... Oh, he says I'm going to have a look. This is what I mean. In deserts, you just kind of go, oh, there's one. Oh, there's another. So this is certainly Air and Ordo and Terra. So we can get the Ordo. That's good. And again, it's over 25, so there's no danger of damaging it. So the last thing we need is Ignis and Air. Right, back in a bit. Alright, I'm back. I've fully charged the wand. I've found a few nodes out in the desert, so we can get that done. Now, we're going to need to make a Great Wood wand. That's going to cost us 3.3. We also need... Have they finished cooking yet? Nah, we'll do it we'll do it with those. That'll... We need 2 gold caps. 1 and 2. 1, 2. And then we're going to combine those with 9.9 across the board to make that. And at least now we've got a half decent wand. And that thing can go, to be honest, it can go in the bin. But, you know, you need the right tools for the right job. So the other thing we're definitely going to need to make these arcane levitators is... earth and air shards. I have none. We've got iron. We need to make nitor, so we're going to need to do that as well. But we're going to need to go and hunt for some of those. So I'm going to go out hunting. Hopefully we'll find some fairly easily. He says hopefully. It's a big hopefully. But there you go. Such is life. We haven't got anything like equivalence exchange or anything on this, or Project E, so we are stuck with what we can find in the wild, or go and catch off someone if they're on the server. But of course I'm not. I'm alone on the server. Big actually dropped by and left me a whole load of moonstones and stuff after I borrowed them last time, so I knew it'd be fine with borrowing a moonstone or two. A bit like... It's the Minecraft equivalent of a cup of sugar. So what I need to do is try and find somewhere where there's some... I mean, I could strip mine. That's one way of doing it. But to be honest, it's not the way I really want to do it. I hear you. I don't see you, but I hear you. Well, there's some earth shard straight off the bat. I don't know where he's hiding, this fella. And some... Whoa. Oh, mob griefing off. That's always nice. I didn't realise that was the case. You live and learn. Whoa. Hello. I don't think we want you to come up here, mister. Man, you really feel it when you're stuck with your old beginning stuff like a bog standard bow and all the fun that goes is associated with it. Right, so there's no shard surface. There was some earth shards which we'll grab. But yeah, so I'm going to be hunting around. I'm also going to grab these while I'm at it, because they are a good source of permutation. I might as well pick up anything that, while I'm caving, might as well pick up anything that's actually worthwhile keeping. There we go, bit of coal. We'll have the topaz. There's some chimerite there, which we'll have. As I say, it's a good source of permutation, that. But what we actually came for, most importantly, oh come on, five. We've got enough earth shards now. So now it's just air shards we need. So I'm going to continue hunting for those. Alright, yeah, I'm back. Got my earth shards. Islani gave me the 4 air shards. I was completely unsuccessful in finding. Found everything, but I think we have everything we need now. So the first things first, we are going to need to pop a fire down, pop a cauldron on the top, bat it with a wand, and fill it with some water and let it bubble. And then we need those and those, and I need 4 glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. So armed with that, we should be good to drop that and that and that in it, and if I check it, it should be empty and everything should be good and happy. Managed to charge up my wand. So was it earth and air? Probably like that. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Hang on. Where's my... I'm sure I should have something else for that. Iron. 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me just double check. It was earth on the top. Who would have guessed? I'm going to try it the other way around, just to see if it matters. It'll not take a major job to change that. And those, yeah, it does matter. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's the one practically empty of air essence again, but that's fine. But now we can go and sleep. Yeah, had quite a bit of fun caving actually, which was entertaining. I'm not normally one of these people that really goes in for caving in a big way. You know, you do find YouTubers out there who can dedicate an entire episode to caving, and I'm not one of them. just doesn't seem to hack it for me, shall we say. Let me just get back down here, because we don't need this anymore. Ooh, shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Only cost a little bit. Oh, there's energy infused. It would have been typical if I'd have done that, and it would have gone in, and you know, there was an air shard there. Now I'm going with 2. If I just take out the bottom ones for a second, in fact I'll borrow 1 and I'll just use it here just to get back out, just to see. I don't think this is going to be quite, yeah, it's not quite got the range on it. Come on, let me out. And then down. Come on. I don't. Stop glitching me. So, yeah, we're going to replace with 2 and have 2 of these. These will stack basically. So this will levitate you 20 up into the air, in theory. Let me just, yeah, we'll spawn safe. And that should then take us all the way up to the top, where we can just come in and we can hover down here and just come down and off. Yay! And obviously the advantage to this, it's exactly the same system, but the advantage is it can't become divorced from the thing. Now, I wanted to check, yep, it doesn't affect anything above the floor. I checked in a creative wheel just to make sure that if I did that it wouldn't go through the solid blocks, and it doesn't. It will go through glass, but it won't go through the solid blocks. So there we go. That's a new shiny elevator. So I think my next thing is probably going to be getting some space cut out down here. Now, let me check how long I've been recording for, and I'll be back. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty close to the end. So I've just done a little bit of excavating. This, I'm really not sure about these blocks. Futura circuit. They're cheap enough. They are redstone and smooth stone basically, but you see, you have to make some stone bricks, but that's like neither here nor there. But yeah, whereas these guys, sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, I'll work on the design a little bit, but anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.